Hi there! Today we've come to the Trentham Estate again. This time we're at the north end at Trentham Gardens, whereas last year we were at the south end at Trentham Monkey Forest. There's lots and lots of parking, however we found that disabled parking is quite limited and we've had to park in a normal space right at the bottom end of the car park and hope that nobody parks too close so that we can get the chair in and out and so on. It's extremely dog friendly, so we've brought Jasper along with us today, so we shall see how he enjoys the gardens too. We'll see you in a bit. We've come into the first bit of Trentham Gardens, which is actually the Trentham shopping village, which has some quirky little shops and some nice cafes and some more well-known brands, as we can see. And it goes all the way down here to where the ballroom used to be, because the Trentham Estate is where the Duke of Sutherland used to live. So down here, right at the other end of the shopping village, we've got the garden centre, which is where the ballroom used to be, as I said. You can see there's lots of people with dogs, which means that Jasper's super excited. You can see here some of the shops will have water bowls there for the dogs, so it really is very dog friendly. Right, we're at the other end of the shopping village, so in front of us is the garden centre, which was where the ballroom originally stood, as I said, and over there there's just some original things that are just about still standing. We shall see more when we've paid and gone into the gardens. Okay, we're into the gardens. We paid a disabled person price for John and for George, and I got in for free as a carer. So we're walking over the bridge, over the river Trent. Oh, we spotted a fairy there, hanging off the bridge support wire, just there. And there's the lake. So they have a boat that sails on the lake. You can see some people in a canoe on there as well. And there's a little train that goes around. And there's a walk around the lake as well. Or you can keep heading this way. And if we keep going further up, we'll come to the Italian Gardens. And remnants of the old hall where the Duke of Sutherland lived. So we're just walking round and we see another fairy there. And we've got an owl on a post there. And there's one on a post over there. And we've got picnic tables dotted about.
Which is good.
So if we look here, we've got the remains of the hall where the Duke of Sutherland lived. Or some of the remains anyway. I don't know if there's any plans to restore that. I imagine it would be very, very expensive. And over there, they've got their own church too. I think John and George have found the coolest, most shadiest spot in the whole estate. They've got a complete canopy of trees over the top. So it's really quite shady and it's very, very cool. It's lovely. Down here, we've got the long path down to the lake. So this was quite a fantastic view really. And we've got the Italian Gardens to the right. And we've got them there over to the left as well. And then behind us, we've got a structure which is called Butterflies in Flight. and it's made of ceramic butterflies. It's based on the poppies that they had at the Tower of London, and each of these ceramics poppies is being sold to raise money for the Donna Louise Hospice. This is here because the banker's clearer's house was transferred to Trentham Gardens for the duration of the 1939-45 war, the Second World War, and in commemoration this statue was presented on behalf of the Committee of the London Clearing Bankers by Sir Eric Faulkner on the 24th of February 1976. So I believe they used to use the ballroom as the clearing house for different banks.
I believe you're right.
And over here, this is where Staffordshire University hold their graduation ceremonies. They have a big marquee up and they do their graduation ceremonies here. I know this because I did my bachelor's and master's degree at Staffordshire University, so I came here for my graduation ceremonies for both of them. In fact, here's a photograph of me with George when I was at my master's graduation. In the summer they have summer evening concerts here, so we can see the stage over there right next to the lake, and people can sit on the grass and bring their own picnic and drinks and so on while they enjoy the show. That kind of pointed thing there that's sort of standing up on the hill, that's actually a statue of the Duke of Sutherland sort of surveying his whole estate. This is Perseus and Medusa, and this is a replica which was made by order of the second Duke of Sutherland with the permission of his friend, the then Grand Duke of Tuscany, and was originally erected here on the reconstruction of Trentham Hall, and it says MDCCCX1. How's your Roman numerals?
Let's see, X1, no, that would be 11?
Yep, so it's MDCCCX1.
Let's see.
So that's 15, 16, 17, 18, 11, is that? I don't know. Perhaps completely wrong. And then it says it's restored and replaced here by Elizabeth, Countess of Sutherland, MD, CCC, C, LX, V1.
V1 is 15.
XV1 will be 16. L's 50, so that'll be 66. There's 4 C's. So M's 1,000, D's 500, 4 C's. So those are hundreds. So that's 1966. Possibly.
Sounds
But
right.
I'm sure if it's wrong, people will let us know in the comments. So here is the little station where you get the little miniature train, and over there is the jetty where you get the boat that just sails up and down the lake. Right, we've had our walk around Trentham Gardens. I've not been here in ages. As I said in the video, Staffordshire University hold their graduation ceremonies here. So I've been here for both my bachelor's and my master's degrees, the graduation ceremonies, and a few times since, but it's been a long time since I've visited it proper. And it's a really nice afternoon, if it's sunny, obviously. The gardens are beautiful, and there's lots of history to look at as well. A few nice ice cream places. And it's very dog friendly, as we said. So it's been enjoyable, hasn't it?
Yes, it really has.
Yeah. If you like this video, please give us a thumbs up. And if you don't already, please hit the subscribe button, and then you'll never miss one of our weekly uploads. Thanks for joining us, and we'll see you next time. Bye.
Bye now.